This is not a test. This is not a test.
I don't know if you can handle it. I don't know if you can handle it.
This is not a
I don't know if
test.
you can handle it. I don't know if you can handle it. I don't know if you can handle it.
This is not a test. You can pass, 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 you can pass. This is not a test. This is not a test. I don't know if you can handle it. 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 This is not a This is not a test. You can handle if you can handle if you can handle if you can. This is not a test.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Love what you drive. Today, I'm in beautiful Denver, Colorado. Once again, came out here for some family matters and happened to stumble upon this bad boy here. Now this is a 2018 Ford F-150 Raptor. Never had an opportunity to drive one of these, let alone to just sit in it. Seen it at the auto shows and car shows and bunch of videos online, but today I have my hands on this beauty and we're going to talk about it. Now, forgive me, correct me if I'm wrong, forgive me, I don't know all the specs, I don't know all the details, but I did have a moment to drive with it and I'll drive with it some more. We'll get some POV driving video, but right now let's kind of go on the outside and take a look at all that it has to offer. Now it turns out that this is my older brother who owns this one, and if you've seen the other video on my channel of the Ford SHO, the turbo, the twin turbo one, I'll put a picture up so you can see it. That's my younger brother's car. Now it turns out that we all have Ford products now. I got the Lincoln and the Mercury. My brother has this Ford Raptor, and my younger brother has the Ford SHO. I'm not sure how we came about it, but this is where we at. Anyways, he bought this truck from a guy, from what I understand, for a really good deal. There was nothing really done on the outside or damage to the outside. The thing, it had different valve covers, some water pumps, some kind of issues under the hood, but it was all sorted out and fixed. And today this thing is an amazing piece of machinery. Now I'm going to read some of the specs right off the Google, right off website, to just give us a better understanding of where this thing sits. Like I said, this is my first time for something like this, for a truck like that. So we're just gonna kind of just go through it. And this is the high performance truck Ford produced or put out there. This one comes with the V6 3.5 EcoBoost twin turbo, producing 450 horsepower right off the dealer floor, right out of the factory. It's equipped, or it's paired with a 10-speed automatic transmission. And now F-150s are no longer what they used to be. I mean, even 10, 15, 20 years ago, they started making these trucks so big, just like any other car that we see on the road. The newer the car, the bigger it gets. I mean, this thing is massive, especially when you sit on the inside. It's like sitting in the full-size SUV, and this is a truck. Now, I know it's got all the bells and whistles, like got all the features, but still, it's a truck. And then when I hear the word truck, I expect a long bed, beefier suspension, enough power to tow. But you get into this thing, it's got huge 4 doors. I mean, I have a 2018 Suburban, and And I think it's a really nice, comfy, big, roomy car. I get into this, I'm like, this has a lot of space. Now, the outside, I mean, in this daylight, kind of crazy how bright out it is today. It's almost 80 degrees, and it's November 1st here in Denver, the Mile High City. But it looks white because it's so bright, but this is actually a flat gray. The paint code is DR, and then it's called the Avalanche Gray. I mean, this thing is amazing. Definitely flat, but it's like an off-white, almost like a Dove gray. And I think it suits this car really well. I really like white cars that are light color like this. So this one really has a cool touch on these. I've seen black ones, I've seen red ones, I've seen all kinds of ones. This is a nice one. I don't know if I've ever seen a Avalanche Gray like this is. Now, this thing sits on some beefy suspensions. Again, reading off of online, the suspension's a 3-inch Fox Racing shocks, which gives the front 13 inches of travel and 14 inches of travel in the rear. I mean, I'm crouching down, and this thing just looks amazing. It is running the B of Goodrich all-terrain with the 315 7017s. These are the Ford OEM Raptor wheels, and that is a nice fat tire. I mean, this thing is, I believe he just put these on. I was here last time, a few weeks back, and he said, hey, I'd like to give it to you, but I got to put tires on and do some maintenance on this. But 13 inches of front travel suspension with the Fox Racing shocks. So beefy. And 14 inches in the rear. This thing sits just right. Now, when we go around the truck, it's got these on its wide body. You can see it's so wide bodied out. Definitely a cool look. And got this LED light here that lights up. It's got a bunch of lights here in the front. It's got this vent here on the fender. If I'm looking at it, you can actually see inside it. So it is a functioning vent. Not sure what it's for, but there is, you can see the inside of that fender. It is has these running boards. They have this like Rhino liner or whatever it's called. Runs all the way down with the Raptor badge here, or the Raptor logo. Definitely easy to get in and out if you have to get in and out. Now, going to the back here, it's peeking through. You could see the Fox Racing shocks. Nice blue color. See if we can get a better shot there. I mean, this thing is pretty clean. There's no rust anywhere. Not sure where this car served its whole time. If it was a Colorado car or truck or what, but definitely it's in very clean state. I really like this cover that it has. This is the diamond back cover. Metal or steel covered with that Rhino liner or whatever. I don't even know what it's called. It's got these rails that run up and down on both sides, and I'm sure this side picks up, that side picks up. Now, comment section, like I said, my brother's not available here to talk about the truck, so I'm going to do my best. We're just going to go around the comment section. Is this something that comes from factory? Is this like an OEM or maybe a factory upgrade, or is this something that somebody else put on here to do a cover? Back here we have this huge Ford logo, the black, which I kind of like. It almost gives it that police patrol kind of vibes back here, like on the Crown Vics. It's got the black fascia in the back. It's got this Ford F-150 Raptor badges here. The bumper is so sturdy looking and so heavy duty. You got these hooks here, or these loops. You got a tow hitch. You got this bumper here with all the hookups to tow stuff, and it's got these fat tips coming out, which I learned from my bro that it sports a full Borla exhaust. Let's take a look under here. Yeah, we're not gonna see much here, but it's got an upgraded Borla exhaust, and this thing sounds awesome. Let's do a exhaust sound check. I'm gonna try to set up the camera. There it is, as best as I could on the fly. But let's continue to go around, walk around this thing. You can see the wide body here. I really like the light. I remember first time I saw a Raptor, the first gen, they had this groove here. It just gave it so much character and just so much more body lines. The light here is all LED. Blind spot radar is what it says here. Got another light here. Let's see if we can get some of the lights turned on. Yep, there we go. When you unlock it, the rear goes red. Sure looks very nice in the at night. Back here we have a little LED light, you can see it on, and it's got a backup camera. Anyways, let's take a look back here. Alright, now what I did on the remote, the key fob, you push it twice and it drops down. Back here we also have the famous step that you can climb up the truck if you need to. And it's got this, whatever that is, probably to just hold up the tailgate. Nice. Now, my brother does electrical work. He's a construction worker. So back here he's got his tools, got his stuff. So this is the junk in the trunk and the metal detector. Very nice. This is like an aluminum, looks like an aluminum cover. Heavy duty, and the whole bed is sprayed with that rhino liner, or whatever it's called. Got a switch back here that powers on the LED light right here and right there. Now, don't know any other trucks with the button to power off LED lights when you need to do something at night and you need to see. Very cool. Very cool. Back here on the rear window, you can see there's a square. I'm sure that opens up somehow. We'll look at it on the inside. We're going to continue walking here all the way around. Let me see if we can see the Borla exhaust on here. Yes, we can. Right here. Borla dual all the way. He did mention something about drop catalytic converters, something like that. I'm not sure what those terms, but this thing sounds good when you drive. It's got sound, it's got performance, and it's got style and character. Love the mirrors, huge mirrors. You can see so much out of them, and obviously the LED lights that go on. The cool thing is that the rear has all the red LED lights and the front has the orange. When you unlock and when you lock, front end is all orange, sporting also these infamous, I think Ford Raptor was the first one that put those three lights up in here. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section. But then you could get aftermarket, and you can see these on Tacomas and Tundras and Chevys, all kinds of. But I believe Raptor was the first one that put those on. Man, this thing looks mean from the front. I'm not sure if the camera is doing it justice, but it's got a fat skid plate here. Goes all the way there. You can see the aluminum suspension components and the Fox Racing shocks. Now, I was really surprised at how this thing drives. I thought it was going to be kind of rough. I mean, it's a truck, but it's got such smooth suspension, such smooth ride that when you're driving and you even hit bumps, man, it is smooth. It absorbs very well. The truck doesn't. It's not rough. It's not loud. It's not all jittery and jiggly. Yeah, it's nice. I mean, look at this fat grill. Ford, you got your camera right there. Got your honeycomb grill and the bumper and there, and then you got your hood. Got the super cool hood. Not sure if it's functioning or not. I guess we'll see when we open it. Does look nice. I think he's got. Now let's take a look under the hood. It's my favorite part. All right, here is the 3.5 EcoBoost V6 that is from factory, pushing out 450 horsepower. This one's been upgraded. K&N intake and the Borla exhaust. Something to do with the cats, he said. And he said now it produces around 550 horsepower. Not sure where and how he's getting the numbers, if it's been dynoed, if there's a tune on it or not. Wish he was here to talk about it, but he's not. But this doesn't look that big, actually. But to power this truck with those huge tires and suspension, all the bells and whistles, I mean, this thing gets up and goes. I know we're up in Denver, Mile High City, where the elevation is high and the air is thinner, but this thing moves, and it moves pretty good. It's got enough horsepower to move itself out of the way. Like I said, don't know much details, but I am so happy I got my hands on this so that I can do some kind of video and review. So I see that there are cutouts here in the hood, so I'm pretty sure, yep, it looks like cutouts that go directly to where these cutouts are on the hood. I'm not sure what he has planned for it. I know he said he did a little bit of work, water pump, and valve cover gaskets and valve cover valve covers themselves. It looks like he said the rats got to this. This is a foam cover. Somebody or something chewed it out. But yeah, I mean, I'm willing to learn. If you guys are in the comments, want to throw some 2 cents in and educate me and everybody else, I'd be more than happy to find out more about this truck and what it can do, what it cannot do. Of course, there's hundreds of videos on YouTube, but hey, this is a first for me. All right, so we got under the hood, we got junk in the trunk. You can't see anything into the truck. I'm sure this is a 5% tint. I'm sure this is a, not sure, but let's take a look in the back. So much going on this door panel. Sheesh. You got handle, you got your handle, you got this little compartment, you got that compartment, you got that compartment, you got this little shiny piece, power windows, speaker, and it's all plastic. From what I understand, this truck is all aluminum frame, so I guess they are doing some weight saving somewhere since it's a off-road performance truck. But let's keep going and taking, I mean, look how big it is in here. That is a lot of room to enter into a truck. That step continues to go all the way back so you can step on this. This looks like a maybe imitation leather or leather seats. Really nice. It's got the two-tone color. This is probably like the Delve Gray or something. And the black leather right here in the middle and just the armrest. Oh, and we got 2 cup holders. Very nice. Very sleek. Let's see if this comes up. Yep, there's a latch here. This folds up. And he's got a fishing rod here. And a Gatorade. I mean, even with this, let me go on that side because the sun is killing it. Okay, I think this is a little better. Look at all the room back here. I mean, that's crazy a lot. I'm going to get in here. And I'm just going to sit here like this. I am 6 foot tall. And this is me in the back of the truck. I'm just amazed at how much room it is when you put the seats up. It's like a whole SUV style trunk back here. You got a power inverter back here from what it says. You got your pockets and airbags in the seats. You got to drop down one seat. And then we got the drop down 3-seater, 2-seater here. Very nice. Let's take a look at, so here I am, 6 foot tall. So much still room to be comfortable. This will seat 3 large size adults very easy. Here we got our LED light and our coat hook. Same on that side. Here's that little window I was talking about. Let's see if we can get it to open. Not sure how to even open this. See, there's something there. I don't know if I'll be able to figure it out. Anyways, this does slide open, it looks like. I just didn't know which way. Now, when we are sitting back here, we notice that this whole got a big old sunroof that opens up. We'll get to that once we get there. And then the center console We have two vents. We got seat warmers for the back. Got your cigarette lighter there. We got a plug here. And then we got two USB ports back here. Not bad, if you ask me. A lot of charging options here. Definitely. And you got two cup holders here. And then you obviously got the cup holder in the door there. All right, let's go to the front. The doors are very light. Seems like they are, especially these back ones, swing with such ease. Now, what do we got here in the front? Power door locks, power windows, and power seats. Lumbar. Then you got your back, and then you got your front. Ford Performance badging here. This is all the way back, and you saw how much room I have still in the back seat. Man, that's crazy. Look at all this leg room here. I mean, the dash is so massive once you take a step back and look at it. I mean, it's got mass and it's got character, and it carries on into this center console with compartments for storage. You got two cup holders here. You got this little cubby for whatever. I don't even know what goes here. But here with the little mat. You got F-150 badging here. And you got this massive looking glove compartment. Raptor floor mats, rubber floor mats. And that's it for this side. Let's go look in the driver's seat now. Okay. Actually, a pretty simple design. Yes, it's got a lot of these features going on and all these bends and curves, but not much buttons and not much anything else, at least here. You got your power windows, power door locks, uh, power seat memory, and that's it here. Let's jump up into the truck. It's actually really hot today. You got your Raptor that pops up. All right. Now, when you sit in this thing, it's dark because it's tinted. Everything's black or dark interior. Feels very comfortable. Look at these bucket seats. You got Raptor here, and then you got Raptor there. Look at the bucket seats on this thing. It's a very comfortable seat. It hugs you. It's got a lot of support on the back and on your butt. And here's the dash. Truck has 119,536 miles. I mean, the dash has a lot of stuff going on. You got your tire pressure, transmission, temperature. This is just to go through some of the stuff here. All the features, not going to get into it. There's an off-road status of the degrees of incline and body roll and steering wheel degrees. Power distribution, the gauges. Anyways, I'm not going to, there's just too much going on here for me to even go through. Got a turbo gauge, transmission temperature, and so on and so forth. We'll keep it there. Now the steering wheel has paddle shifters that go all the way from up to down. You can see them here. You got your up and down. You got 10 gears. You got your radio and volume controls. You got your heated steering wheel and all the different modes. So you got terrain mode, sport mode, weather mode, mud and sand. Oh, it turns four-wheel drive on. You got your Baja mode, and you got your rock and climbing load. It says for 4x4 low, shift to neutral. Let's say okay. We're not going to do that. But you got a bunch of different modes here. We're just going to do, okay, we'll do sport mode for now because we're going to be driving soon. Over here, you got your screen. Why is the camera on? Not sure where the camera is on. This is for the front. As soon as you put in drive, it kind of goes away. You got your four-wheel drive here. Right now it's on 2 high. Then it's 4 auto. Then you got 4 high. And then you got 4 low. We're going to keep it in 2 high. You got your climate controls here. Heated and cooled seats. AC and all the good stuff. Media. You could do Bluetooth. It's got touchscreen. It's got everything here that you would need. I'm not going to get into details. Hill descent control, traction control, engine on off automatic, and you got your camera of different options. Up here, we've got our charging station as well, cigarette lighter, and then an outlet. Right here you got your engine start button, and there's a button here to control or to set up your steering wheel, power, tilt, so on and so forth. You got your tow button, your gears here, up and down. It's a big old shift lever. You got 2 cup holders. You got this cubby here. You got this cubby there with 2 more USB chargers. Just some room for whatever. Over here you got your trailer brake up here. And you got this massive handrest or for the middle console. In here you got your stuff. Anywho, take a look up here. Now, I'm not sure what this is. Aux 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm sure that's like Baja or whatever. Whatever that is. For when you're off-roading, you got your sunglasses. Oh, holder here. Lights. Lights when you open the car. Now, let's open the sunroof. Okay. And then you got these 2 other buttons for that screen. Man, that's so cool. Look at that. The whole roof is now open. Oh, there we go. So you see the little button there? That is the back window. Oh yeah, super cool. Now let's figure this out. And then we got your sunroof. This is a lot of room here. I mean, it is massive. Now, you got your red here. Right here, we got light controls. You got adjustable foot pedals. Adjustable pedals. You got all your lights. And you got your mirror lights, I guess. Well, said it's got a premium Sony sound system. The Sony up here. Got another cubby. And up here is like some kind of a, I guess that's the RPM kind of lights or gauge. It lights up here when you start the truck. Let me see if I can do it right now. Yep, right there you can see the red line. I'm sure that's when shifting gears. I think that's pretty much it. I'm gonna go ahead and start it. Way too hot in here. But let's take a ride in it and see how it goes. All right. What I'm gonna do is man, this thing is. I put the windows down. Have the windows down so we can hear the exhaust. Man, hopefully it's not all windy, but you can hear the turbos, you can hear the intake, you can hear the whistle. Yeah, I mean, comfortable, big, spacious, loud, quiet, wide, tall. It's got all kinds of things going for it. I wish I had a whole day with this thing. I'd take it to the mountains. Jeez. The rear tires are so big and grippy, but it still spins them. Love the sound of this. Well, guys, this is going to conclude our ride along in our video. I wish I knew it a little better. But I want to thank my brother Alex for letting me drive this. And what an amazing piece of machinery. Hope you guys enjoy it just as I do. Again, teach me in the comment section. Please let me know everything you know about this truck. Maybe how I can even improve on these solo style videos. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for tuning in.
This is not. I don't know if you can handle it. I don't know if you can handle it. I don't know if you can handle it.
Man.
This is not a test. This is not a test.